What's up, everybody? GeauxBurns talking Batman Arkham Knight, coming out, of course, June 23rd for Xbox One and PlayStation 4. We're actually going to go backwards a little bit to the very end of Arkham City. And spoiler alert, we are going to be talking about Batman Arkham Asylum, Batman Arkham City, and Batman Arkham Origins in this video. Now, I was intending on doing this a few days ago, but then, of course, Warner Brothers came out with the Premium Edition and the Season Pass for Batman Arkham Knight, which caused a bit of a backlash. So I decided to hold off on discussing the loose ends until today. So today's a good day to do it, nothing else going on, so let's talk about it, shall we? At the end of Batman Arkham City, there were a lot of things that were left to possibly be concluded in Batman Arkham Knight. First off, Joker, the big story about what happened to Joker's body. Now, we didn't know what happened to Joker's body at the end of Arkham City or in the DLC, Harley's Revenge, but in the comics, because yes, there were comics, we discover that Batman and Gordon decide to go ahead and cremate Joker's body. So, no Joker body, no chance of Joker returning in Batman Arkham Knight. So, hopefully, that loose end is tied up. Because, unfortunately, I think that Joker's been used one too many times in the Arkhamverse. Obviously, he was the main character in Batman Arkham Asylum. He had a major role in Arkham City, which was expected. But then he was, spoiler alert, made a big character in Batman Arkham Origins, when we were all led to believe that the main character in Batman Arkham Origins was Black Mask. But I realize Rocksteady did not make Arkham Origins, but some people consider it canon, others do not. But anyways, back to the subject at hand. I really do hope that Batman Arkham Knight has no Joker surprise, no magic twist of Arkham Knight being Joker, because that would honestly suck and be very repetitive. So I don't think we're going to see Joker in Batman Arkham Knight. We'll probably see the ramifications of his death. Harley's going to probably be hell-bent on revenge against Batman for his death, and some other things may transpire as well. But moving on to the next loose end regarding Ra's al Ghul, or Ra's al Ghul, or however you wish to pronounce his name, and of course his daughter Talia al Ghul. Both, of course, were killed by the end of Batman Arkham City, but they both disappeared magically. Now, if you go by the comic books, Ra's al Ghul has lived for hundreds of years, thanks to the Lazarus Pit. So it's very possible that Ra's al Ghul was revived by the Lazarus Pit, and you can probably expect the same thing to happen with his daughter Talia. So they might be back in Arkham Knight, and as I mentioned in previous videos regarding Batman Arkham Knight, I believe that even though there's nothing confirmed, it's just pure speculation, it really wouldn't surprise me if Ra's al Ghul actually ends up playing a main role in Batman Arkham Knight, just like he did in Batman Arkham City. We go beneath the streets of Gotham for the next loose end. Killer Croc, where is he? Is he in prison? Was he finally captured? Or is he lurking somewhere in the sewers, waiting for his chance to feast on Batman's bones? Or has Killer Croc been hunted down and turned into a nice pair of leather shoes for Scarecrow by the Arkham Knight? Because if we go back to Batman Arkham Asylum, if you played that, you know what happened to Scarecrow. You know why Scarecrow looks the way he does, all maimed up and disfigured, because Killer Croc got his claws on him. And if you think Scarecrow's pissed off at Batman, imagine how mad he is at Killer Croc for doing that to him. So, I don't know if Killer Croc is going to be making an appearance in Batman Arkham Knight. Well, maybe we'll see a stuffed version of Killer Croc in Scarecrow's base, right? Okay, so let's move on to the next loose end. Bane, that's right. I will break you, Batman. He was imprisoned by Batman in Arkham City. He was part of several side quests to retrieve the Titan formula. Is he imprisoned right now in Blackgate, or did he also escape? And if he's out there, is he still hunting Batman, or is he trying to find maybe some lost container or barrel of Titan? But to be honest, that's not a loose end that I'm really interested in. I mean, it'd be cool to see Bane again in Batman Arkham Knight. Then again, he could end up being one of the new supervillains that's added in a DLC further down the road. Let me know, by the way, in the comment section, which loose end from Arkham City are you most interested in seeing revisited or resolved in Batman Arkham Knight? Now, this is probably one of the bigger ones that I would like to see. Hush/Thomas Elliot. Now, if you guys played the entire Batman Arkham City game, there were several side quests and side missions, one of which revolved around Thomas Elliot, who had been spending his time in Arkham City basically deforming people, ripping off their faces in order to make himself look like Bruce Wayne. And at the end of that side mission, he escapes, looking and sounding exactly like Bruce Wayne. In fact, the legendary Kevin Conroy voiced Hush with a very creepy version of Bruce Wayne. Is it possible that we're going to see resolution to the whole Hush Thomas Elliott story arc? Obviously, he escaped Arkham City. Is he going to play a large role in Arkham Knight? Hell, he could be the Arkham Knight. That wouldn't surprise me at all if he turned out to actually be Arkham Knight. But some people actually say that Arkham Knight is going to be his own or her own unique character and background. So hopefully Rocksteady will not leave that loose in Batman Arkham Knight. The next loose end is Zsasz, of course. Is he imprisoned in Blackgate, or has he escaped and attempting to quote-unquote liberate more zombies in order to, add to the mark? Hopefully we'll see Zsasz in Batman Arkham Knight, because I liked the role he played in Batman Arkham City. Another character from Batman Arkham City is Mad Hatter, possibly also imprisoned, or he has too escaped into the streets of Gotham, once again looking for Alice. Black Mask. While he played a small role in Batman Arkham City, he did get his own DLC with Robin. And has he been imprisoned as well in Blackgate? Are we going to see him also escaped onto the streets of Gotham like everybody else as usual? And is he possibly out there trying to rebuild his criminal empire? The next possible loose end is Deadshot. Could be imprisoned. He could have escaped. He could be out somewhere in the world of DC working on contracts, just trying to make a living as an assassin. Or he could be out for a little revenge. Or he could be hired by Scarecrow and the Arkham Knight in order to assassinate Gordon, Batman, Robin, Nightwing, and Catwoman. So it's very possible we might see Deadshot make a return in Batman Arkham Knight. The next villain that made an appearance in Batman Arkham City was Clayface. And I'm trying not to be too spoilerific here, but if you've already played Batman Arkham City, you know what happens. Clayface was doubling as Joker. We find out about that at the very end. It's possible that he's been contained somewhere, or maybe he's loose on the streets of Gotham plotting revenge against Batman, or he could have been killed down by the Lazarus Pit, or he could be off trying to pursue a new acting career. Who knows? A couple more loose ends I'd like to see make a return is Calendar Man. He was sitting in the Gotham courthouse, well, one of them in Arkham City, and you'd go to him and he would, riddle off something calendar specific, holiday specific. Is he going to be once again imprisoned? Is he going to play even a role in Batman Arkham Knight? Who knows? But a character I would really like to see in Batman Arkham Knight that made appearances in Batman Arkham Asylum briefly, and of course mentioned in Batman Arkham City, is Scarface, as well as his dummy Wesker, right? If you're a Scarface fan, you know what I'm talking about there. Anyways, I'd love to see Scarface and Wesker, the ventriloquist, whatever you want to call him, have his very own turf or side quest in Batman Arkham Knight. I think that would just be very interesting, especially if Rocksteady threw Rhino into the mix as well. And the final loose end revolves around Mr. Freeze. Is it possible that he too is imprisoned, or has he escaped and hiding somewhere still trying to find a cure for his wife Nora? Those are all the loose ends that have yet to be addressed regarding Batman Arkham Knight. Once again, let me know below in the comment section, which loose end are you most interested in seeing revisited and resolved in Batman Arkham Knight, coming June 23rd to PS4 and Xbox One.